Are you Kieran? All right, mate?
Yeah, good. Thanks, mate. How are you?
Good, yeah. Good to be back in the starting side.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, obviously, last time I was here, it ended with an injury, and obviously I couldn't play a bigger part in the end of the Six Nations. So it's obviously great to be back, back and given the opportunity this week to wear the 9 shirt.
How did you feel last week went individually and as the team as a whole against Canada?
Yeah, I think obviously the standard of opposition we played last week probably dictated a performance of the team and how comfortable we made it look at times. But you know, we've had a look at it, and there probably was aspects of our game where we probably weren't happy, and we're trying to address those this week, as we know it's a much bigger test coming. In terms of me personally, you know, I was pretty happy just to get back out there and get some more minutes under my belt.
And possibly for the first time in international rugby in front of friends and family as well?
Yeah, it was pretty special last week to do it for the first time, and you know, I think everyone will try and come across the 3 games, and it'll be pretty special to have family and friends there across those 3 games if selected. So no, it was definitely something I've thought about a long time, and it was great to finally have them there, and it was a really nice occasion to finally have fans.
And Argentina, what are you expecting this weekend?
Yeah, definitely a different test from last weekend. Real test match this weekend. I think they're a very physical team, and a team that's got a couple of good results in the last couple of months. They'd be pretty happy with that, and the boys are relishing the challenge. You know, they're going to be physical, big kicking game, and big opportunities for us, particularly in the counter attack, and we've got to match up physically as well.
And obviously, in terms of selection of what happens, but Bertrano, the scrum-half, somebody that you'll know from the Dragons, who's played in regional rugby.
Yeah, definitely. I think he's done pretty well since he's come into the Dragons, and you know, he suits the way that Argentina want to play. Particularly with him and Sanchez, probably to expect it to start at outside half as well. Their kicking game and how much speed they'll try and bring to the game, and I think the boys will be prepared for whoever plays, and hopefully we can manage the field and manage the game better than they can.
Lovely. Good luck on the weekend, Kieran.
Yeah, thank you.
Kieran, if I can just jump in with one. Obviously, Argentina beat Romania by 7 points last weekend. Most people would have probably expected them to put a few more on the Romanians. Can you read too much into that performance?
I don't think so, because we've had a look at the last couple of games. You know, they drew with Australia twice. They've actually beat New Zealand once. Obviously, there's a couple of occasions last weekend where they probably could have scored a few points and they left a few tries out there. We've definitely seen that, but you know, I think they'll be more prepared for this week, and they'll see it as a real challenge and a real chance to put in a good performance and test themselves against us.
Wintervac just talking about how, you know, it's probably going to be a bit predetermined the time that you get on the field and before Thomas comes on, and vice versa for the following weekend, perhaps. How are you viewing that little rivalry that you got going on with Thomas at the moment for the number 9 shirt?
It's great. It's great to have competition in your position. It definitely makes us both better players, and even Lloyd as well coming in. You know, someone else to push us, and just that competition in training only makes us better players. And you know, even if it is a limited amount of time and a specific amount of time on the field, then I'll do everything I can to make sure my performance is correct and ensure that the team's performance comes through my energy on the field and what I do.
And just finally for myself, what's your relationship like with Hallam Amos? Obviously, the halfback, so you control the game, you know, pretty much between the two of you. What do you make of his game, and what do you like about playing with him?
Yeah, so it's pretty good for me. Got a pretty good relationship with Hallam. Played with him in Jersey for a couple of years, so we know each other on and off the field pretty well. You know, I think his strengths, obviously, you've seen a lot for Bristol this year, and particularly last week, his running game, and how much he puts us on the front foot. So it's great to play with Hallam again, someone I'm really comfortable with, and hopefully we can put in a good performance between us and put the teams in the right area of the field.
Thanks, Kieran. Good luck on the weekend.
Thank you, mate. Cheers.
Do you switch to Welsh?